What's up, guys, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen of all ages? So I had a problem with the trailer brakes on one of my trailers, and so I, got today. I did a little fixer-upper earlier. And then, got the afternoon off. So, I got the truck here at my house, and I'm, looking at the wiring. I know the wiring I'm pretty sure the wiring on the trailer is good. And that's the one that hauls my tractor. So the trailer brakes actually really need to work. So, yeah. And I know the lights on it are good. So I was like, well, it must be in the plug. Well, I just so happen to have a new plug here. I love these. You can see that. It's got your 4-prong right here. And it's got your, 8-prong, 7-prong, whatever, right there. Hopkins. Got it from O'Reilly's. Yeah, I love those. And it's got these little bolt things right here where you can bolt it to something. So I got my voltmeter and I started testing this plug, and yeah, figured out that the plug wasn't bad, but it wasn't right either. So had a lot of crossover voltage, just kind of doing weird stuff. Anyway, so I'll turn to what we're talking about. So here's the plug. Notice that the little back has come open. All right, like this one right here. See, it's got a nice like rubber weather thing. Okay, well that one doesn't. Okay, so then I'm trying to do this one-handed. So then when you take the plug out, see all that? That's all your terminals. Like, sorry, I'm trying to, yeah. Okay. See all your terminals? See all that corrosion, all that dirt, all that everything that's in there? That's where you're getting all your crossover voltage from, right there. See? So, yeah. Seeing how that one's all rotted and bare. And that one's not even hooked up anymore. It's probably in there somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, see, I mean, this is terrible. Like, it's just, so that's the entire problem right there. Is just, see all that bluish green, whatever. That aqua, I guess if you want to call it. Seafoam green, I don't know. Yeah, that's just corrosion. And dirt and years and years and years of just bad. So, I'm going to take all this off, and I'm going to put on the new plug, okay? And, I thought about mounting it, like, right here. I know, giant dent. I've got a brand new bumper for this truck, but I thought about just drilling a hole right here and mounting it in here. I'm going to replace this bumper when I replace this bed, and I'm not going to do that right now. I got to find another bed, and then I got to get the funds. And this sticker came on the truck, and I actually love it. It says, it's faded now, but it says fueledbythefallen.org. Let's remind our children of 7 forgotten words. And in this faded out spot right here, it said, yes, sir, no, sir, please, and thank you. Alright guys, so
yeah, I didn't get to finish up the hitch, or not the hitch, but the plug last night. It was me and Abby's date night, so I just kind of put that on hold. I knew it was going to be raining today, so I backed the truck closer in the garage. And I was just going to give you kind of a little idea on how I do it. Now, I am not a certified professional electrician or whatever, but I'm also broke. So, and I've pretty much stayed broke over, you know, my whole life. So I can't afford to, you know, hire a mechanic for every little thing, you know. So I've had to learn how to do things over the years, you know. Brakes, oil changes, plug tires, you know, simple stuff. I mean, I'm not going internally into a transmission or internally into an engine, but, you know, I mean, I can replace a water pump. You know, I can replace a radiator. You know, so, and this is not a how-to. I'm just gonna go. I'm just showing you. I'm sure there are much better videos out there of people who know way more than I do about how to actually do this. It's just the way that I learned how to do it, and it's worked. So, you know, anyway, so I already showed you the new. What I love about these is, I don't know if you can see in there. Wish I could turn this light on, but there's little letters. Okay, see the GD, and that should be, yeah, RT over there. Okay, RT is right turn, and then left turn should be over here on, you know, right beside my left hand. And then you got auxiliary, and I'm pretty sure BU is brake unit. I could be wrong. And then LR is something. Or is that LB? Oh no, EB is emergency brake, I believe. I'm gonna go look it back up. So what I love about these Hopkins units is that they're, not only do you have your four-way, but they're also labeled on the inside, and they're also constructed really well. So like I said, I'm gonna just cut these wires. The best way I found to do it is to just cut these wires, not all the way back here, but, you know, in here somewhere, and leave all your wires on your screws. Okay, I've actually got an old one that I did not too long ago. So that's how I did it. Okay. Notice you got all the, this, like I said, this is the older one that I did. And I just left all the wires on there. So that way, and this one is actually labeled on the back. See the words? So I know the light is, yeah, so trying to hold up. It won't really focus that well. Come on, focus. Yeah, so I mean, you can't really read the words. I can, but the camera can't. So, like, this says blue, white, you know, all that. So, but the reason I don't like when they put the colors on there, sometimes you'll see the colors. They'll put the colors on there. Well, not every vehicle that I've ever worked on is the exact same. I mean, you got some shops that wire in some units and they don't use the exact color that you're supposed to use. I mean, they should, but, you know, or you got Country Boy Tim in the backyard wiring up his harness, and he's got a whole crap ton of red wire, so he just runs, every single wire is red. I have seen that before. So what I do to double check is, I got my multimeter. It's just, I mean, it's a good one, but it's not super expensive. Just picked it up from O'Reilly's. It's a power tool multimeter, got on off, you know. And I just go through and I check and I say, okay, and I do each individual operation. So like right now, I will, once I get all this cleaned up, with the truck completely off, all the lights off, I'll go through and I'll find my constant hot, and my ground. And then, which I'll check the colors to begin with and see if those are them. But, and then once I get those two separated, I'll go through each operation and I'll say, okay, left turn, right turn, and then I'll have somebody else. I'll probably have Abby come out and, you know, tell her to hit the brakes, or you can take a stick and shove it in, you know. But I like to have somebody come out and do it, because, and I tell them to push the brakes slow, because on these 7-pins, you know, with where you have trailer brakes, it gradually goes up. It's scaled, so it gradually goes up. And so I like to see the voltage, when I'm doing the trailer brakes, I like to see the voltage gradually climb on my voltmeter, so I know that the brake controller in the truck is working properly. Because you don't want it to be just like 0 and 100. Like you're on the brakes and then boom, you're just off the brakes. Or, you know, it has to gradual. So, y'all want to see me do my hand one more time? Okay, but funny noises only once. All right. Well, so yeah, that's just kind of how I do it. You know, I'm sure that there's somebody out there that's gonna tell me I'm doing it wrong or whatever. And hey, I'll let you in on a little secret. It won't be the first time I did something the incorrect way. Yep. But that's how we learn. And then, like I said, I'll get this wired up. I'll take it up there. I'll plug it into my trailer. Check all the lights. You know, I'll get back by the trailer, and I'll have somebody push the brakes and listen and see if the brakes engage. You know, because you can hear them. Choo-choo, choo-choo, you know. So, but I mean, could I wire an entire new system from scratch, you know? Yes, but it would take me a very long time. You know, I would have to find everything in the dash and then, you know, run all the wires back here and, you know, do all that. That's the hardest part, is just finding all the wires in the column. You know, do I want to do that? No, I don't. Like, you know, it's so, but something as simple as this, it's, you know, it doesn't take long, and once you learn how to do it, it's really not that complicated, you know. So, but anyway, yeah, that was just kind of this. I guess this is all going to be one video, but it's the second part of, you know, the first one. So, hey, thank y'all. Deuces.